Hey guys, it's Jalen here. Welcome back to Face Over Matter, and I'm doing this full face all the way makeup tutorial for you guys. I was inspired by this makeup artist named Priscilla, and she did I don't even know her real name, but her name on Instagram is Golden Barbie. She did her makeup recently on this really beautiful summertime look. I'm not sure if you guys will be able to see it from my phone, but here it is. It's just this really bright and vibrant golden orange, just bronzed up look, and it is phenomenal. Her work is awesome. So I tried to recreate this look for you guys today. Hopefully that you guys, hope that you guys think I got quite close, because I feel like I did. I feel like I did a pretty good job. So without any further ado, if you'd like to see how to get this look, then please keep on watching. So first, I'm going to start off differently today. So usually I start with my base, but I'm going to start off by priming my face, and then I'm just going to move straight to the eyes. But I'm going to prime my face with this Estee Lauder Matte Perfecting Primer. And the salesperson recommended this to me because I told her about my oily skin. And she said this, she claims this works, so you know I'm going to test it out. So she gave me like a little sample just so I could see how it works. So I'm going to try that today, but I'm just going to really focus it in my T-zone, usually where I get the most oily. That's usually how I do my primers. And it's a really thick formula. I like the way it feels because it's feeling sticky, and I love that feeling. Alright, so moving on to the eyes, I'm going to start off with putting some tape on my eye, and this is just going to help us create a really sharp line without even having to try. Going right in with my base, I'm going to be using my NYX eyeshadow base in the color Skin Tone, and this is just going to help my colors stick and be more vibrant than they are. I'm going to add a little bit of powder just to kind of set, because if you can see it, really nigga, and my dad is like literally right here mowing this freaking grass. It's kind of creasing. So you just kind of want to set the eye so that won't happen. So what I'm going to start with is this 28 Neutral palette. This is from Coastal Scents. They have a lot of beautiful shadows. I got especially the Neutral palette because they have so many like natural tones. So I'm going to show you guys the look that I'm shooting for today. The idea came from my sister. She was talking about something, I want you to do this look on me. So I said, okay. But I said, you know what? I have got to do this look. So let me see if I can. Like if you guys can see it, like the look is absolutely stunning. And I said, well, whoa boy, what are the odds that if I don't have this lip color that I just ordered from Anastasia Beverly Hills? So it's awesome. I just want to start with some kind of natural tone color. So I'm going to go in with these two soft brown colors, and I feel like because they're so light, they're probably barely going to show up, and that's basically what I want for my transition. So I'm just going to go in with this little tapered brush, and I'm just going to go right into the crease with this, and then we're just going to kind of move the color around just to give you a nice transition shade. So yeah, it's actually pretty good. So since we have this tape, you always want to make sure that you actually take the color over here to the tape. And a little trick to do is actually run over the tape as if you're trying to get eyeshadow right there. But when you rip it off, it just makes that color so even and straight. So that's the purpose for the tape. So now that we have our transition color, I'm trying to see what kind of color she has. This really warm orange. It's more like a red orange, this little red orange color right here. I'm going to go right into the crease with it, and this is going to blend in and be a transition shade as well, because this is more of like a little orangey toned eyeshadow look, so we just want to make sure that we keep it the same. Back in with that 252 palette, I'm going to go in with this really dusty orangey shade right here, and I'm just going to take this really thin blending eye brush. I'm going to sweep some of that into the crease as well. I just felt like I just really noticed that color, and I just feel like it gives more of an orangey yet sort of like pinky tone, and well, it's more like peach, and that's really what I want. So you can actually see the difference now that that color's in there. That's really what I wanted. After the party, the really big popping of the eye, I'm going to be taking this Bella Terra Mineral Cosmetics shimmer eyeshadow, and this is the mineral eyeshadow in Goldfish. I'm gonna open it up and let you guys see it. I've used this in a few of my other videos previously, and I am in love with these eyeshadows. Take my House of Lashes eyelash glue, and I'm gonna apply that to my lid area. I'm just going to make a couple of these strokes. I'm just gonna dab the glue all over the lid area where I want that shimmer shadow to go. Gonna go back in with that dark brown, and like I said, it's just all depending on how deep you want your crease area to be, but I love warm tones, so I'm gonna darken it up just a bit. Alright, so since we're not doing a wing, I'm just gonna go ahead and remove the tape now. I'm just gonna take a little face wipe and just wipe away all of the fallout. Alright, so I'm gonna do my eyebrows really quick and I'll be right back. Alright, now so I'm gonna go in with my Estee Lauder Double Well foundation, and yes, I had to do a voiceover because the lawnmower noise was just irking my nerves. So I'm just going to be buffering this in all over the face just to get a really nice even coat of this. I really hate doing foundation after my eyeshadow, but I just figured I'd do something different. But this is just really going to bring the look together. Now going in with my Maybelline New York concealer. This is the camouflage concealer. I'm just going to be wiping this all over my face just to highlight and conceal my under eye area. Then I'm just going to be taking my beauty blender and really buffing this in everywhere all over my face. And I love using the beauty blender. I think it's one of the greatest things invented. It just really seamlessly blends the concealer in with the foundation, and this concealer does not budge, especially after I set it. It just does not budge. It's awesome, inexpensive concealer. I highly recommend that you guys go get some of that. Now going in with my LA Pro Girl concealer in the color Beautiful Bronze, I am going to use this to make me a really sharp contour line. I'm not going to use it how I usually do by adding like the streaks and like blending it in with my finger. I just thought this was a new way to contour my face, especially the way my face is shaped, and it actually really works this way for me. Alright, now taking this little powder brush, the small little dense powder brush, I'm going to use this to kind of move the Beautiful Bronze concealer around and blend it in with the foundation so it's not such like a harsh line. And this is one of the brushes that I think I featured this in my inexpensive brushes, but it's from that Jasup brush collection that I got from AliExpress, and I love this brush. And then after I blend that in, I'm going to take the residue from the brush and I'm going to give my nose a slight definition, try to make it smaller. I have a thick nose. I don't like to say big, but I have a thick nose. So I'm just going to try my hardest to just kind of rub the residue and give me a nice sharp nose. Alright, now taking my beauty blender again, I'm just going to basically use this to just buff any streak marks or anything, and this is just really going to seamlessly blend that contour in with my foundation. Alright, for now, one of my most favorite parts of doing makeup, I'm going to be taking my Midnight Banana Powder and my Beauty Blender. I'm going to be buffing just a pile of this powder all over my face, especially under the eye and under my contour line. This is just really going to set that contour, keep it in place all day to make it not budge whatsoever. And it just works flawlessly with the Maybelline New York concealer. It just works flawlessly. And what I'm doing right now is this is one of the ultimate tricks to really make your contour pop and stand out, is by adding some of the lighter shades underneath the contour line just to really make that dark line really dense and dark. Alright, now I am taking my NYC bronzer. This is in the color Sunny, and I'm going to use this to really bronze up my face and just really make my contour look even more seamless and just bronzy. This is one of my favorite bronzers to bronze my face with bronze. Especially with using it with the LA Pro Girl color, it works so great. As you can see, it just gives you that really shadowy, I like the brown shadow, if that makes sense, but it just works so beautifully, and it with the contour is just flawless as ever. Alright, now for an even more intense contour, I'm going to be taking the Havana color from the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit. And I'm just going to be taking this little blusher brush, or whatever you like to call it, and that's really just going to intensify that contour cream and the bronze that I recently put on right before that. And it just really gives it a nice warm undertone to it. And then I'm going to dust a little bit on my nose just to kind of bring my nose together and just really sharpen it up, and then I'm just going to dust it elsewhere for a full on contour. Alright, and right here I'm just showing you guys what all of the highlighting and contouring is doing, just basically the cooking process. And yes, I know I already have enough powder on my face, but you know what? I am so freaking in love with this banana powder. I just had to add some more just to really intensify my contour. But moving on. Alright guys, I should be good now. I had to go on silent mode for a little bit because my dad was literally getting it on the side of the house. He was weed eating and mowing grass, and that's all you could hear. So I'm back. So anyway, I was just letting my face cook, so I'm still gonna let it cook a little bit more. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply my lashes. The lashes I'm gonna use today are Heartbreakers from House of Lashes. And I know my last video, I was sick to my stomach because I said, you know what, I was using my freaking Iconics from House of Lashes, and a whole bunch of stuff was going on with my computer, and it deleted my clips from that video, like the very end of it, and I couldn't even find it, and it was ridiculous. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply these Heartbreaker lashes, and I'll be right back. I got the lashes on somewhat. This one I know is dry, so I'm gonna go ahead and apply some mascara to this one, and I'm just gonna darken up my own lashes and then help them blend together. The Super Sizer mascara from CoverGirl. Now that the lashes are on, I'm going to go ahead and dust away all of the banana powder so we can finish the face. Alright, now to set all my makeup, I'm going to go back in with my bronzer and this big powder brush. I'm only going to get a little bit. This is just basically going to help blend everything together. Blush was actually like an orange tone, and I don't even have an orange blush, so what I'm gonna have to use is use an eyeshadow. So what I'm gonna use was that I'm gonna mix two of the shadows. One of these here I used in the crease, and then I'm going to use this one right here, which has like a tad bit of shimmer in it. I'm just going to mix those two together, and that's going to be my blush color. I'm going to use my Mary-Lou-Manizer from the Balm. But first what I want to do is I'm going to use this CoverGirl True Magic The Luminizer. And this is in 120 Shimmer. And what I want to use is this like for a base. So when I put the Mary-Lou-Manizer on, it'll have something to help it ignite. So I'm just going to use my finger. It's already giving me like a faint shimmer. Right now for my actual glow, I'm going to go in with my Mary-Lou-Manizer from the Balm. And I'm going to take this stippling brush, this little highlighter brush. Now going under the under eye, and the look, she had like a really dramatic bottom eye, well under eye, and it was really bright orange. So I'm going to take this little small brush, I'm going to spray a little bit of Fix Plus on it just to get a nice pigment. And she had a really thick layer, so we just want to make sure that we get a nice amount. And then going to the back side, she kind of had it drug out just a tad, so we're just going to drag it out just a little bit. And then just kind of fade off into the other shadow. So now for the waterline, I'm going to go in with NYX 604 Milk Pencil and water my waterline. I'm going to do this off camera because I can't. It's ridiculous. The picture, she has on bottom lashes, and I don't even have any bottom lashes, so I'm just going to really coat mine and just really make them spidery like. I'm going to take a little bit of the Mary-Lou-Manizer and put that right in the tear duct. and then just kind of connect it with that orange at the bottom. Today I'm going to be using my Anastasia Beverly Hills Electric Coral liquid lipstick. I don't even have a lip liner for this, so I'm just freeballing it today. Alright, so as a finishing touch, I'm going to take my M.A.C Fix Plus spray and just spray that all over the face as a final touch. Alright guys, well this is the finished look. I hope you all enjoyed this tutorial. I had so much fun doing this look, even though it was the complete struggle. I think, in my opinion, I got pretty close to the look I was trying to achieve with the picture. I think her name was like Golden Barbie on Instagram, but I mean, I feel it's very, very close. But her makeup artist might have been Priscilla. I think that's her name, Priscilla or something like that. But I feel like I got pretty close. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Please do not forget to share, like, and subscribe. I love you guys. Check out my 2 previous videos of my inexpensive brushes and the 2 other makeup looks I've done, and including this one. And I thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video.